Good evening, everyone. Wow, what a night. What a night. Welcome to our community Creative Jewish Legacy Celebration. Thanks to the Horowitz family and Rabbi Sandberg and Mike McClure for that unique beginning to our program this evening. Thank you as well to Rabbi Lee for the Hamotzi and to the entire staff of Temple for welcoming us so graciously to their beautiful facility. Thanks also to Paulette Kiefer and Laura Werler. Our Jewish community is blessed with great leadership, professional leadership in all our agencies and synagogues. Both of you are providing excellent professional leadership, guidance, and energy to our community's Jewish Foundation and our Creative Jewish Legacy Initiative. I also want to express a well-deserved thank you to our dinner hosts tonight, Mike Donziger, Mark Green, Elliot Horowitz, and Barry Zisser, as well as our other sponsors whose generosity made this evening possible. And I'd like to thank the Cjl Steering Committee and our Foundation Board as well. And of course, special thanks to Andrea Mail and Ellen Rosner, and our host committee for making all this possible. Just the attendance tonight and the warmth in this room, it's a fabulous program, and you made it happen. I'm Richard Sisisky, and I'm chair of the Jewish Community Foundation Creative Jewish Legacy Program. It's my pleasure to welcome you tonight on behalf of Mark Green, our president, and myself. In Mark's opening remarks to us this evening, he was going to focus on a theme. The theme would have been that while there'll always be differences in our Jewish community, our collective light shines brightest when we work together. As most of you know, a bright light went out this week for Mark and Nancy and Michael with the passing of their lovely daughter, Stephanie. Our prayers and love and most sincere words of comfort go to the Green family, and may Stephanie's name always be for a blessing. Mark would also tell you how much more we could accomplish when we come together as a community. You'd be exactly right. This Jewish foundation, your Jewish foundation, is a reflection of this as a partnership among all our local agencies and synagogues. And they work together to raise awareness, to raise endowment funds, to secure the future of these agencies and synagogues well into the future. As chair of the CJL program, I applaud the volunteer leadership, the professionals in our agencies and synagogue, and our Jewish legacy partners for what we've accomplished these past number of years. To me, the purpose of tonight's event is threefold. First, we are honoring those who've created plan-giving vehicles even before the Creative Jewish Legacy Program, those who have chosen to participate in CJL since its inception 3 years ago, and those who have already made endowment gifts to Jewish agencies and synagogues. Second, we hope to inspire those who have not yet signed a declaration of intent to consider how they too might create a plan-giving vehicle and create their own Jewish legacy. And third, we encourage those who have already signed a declaration of intent for CJL to turn those into planning documents and make them part of your will and your estate plans so that your wishes will be honored and documented and your choices will be there forever. All of us stand on the shoulders of those who come before us. Mike Donziger was our first Jewish Community Foundation president. Elliot Horowitz, who carried in with his family the chuppah, was our first executive director, and Roy and Irene Sloat were our first donors. And after 15 years, Mike and Elliot are still engaged actively in this important mission of creating and securing our future. And thanks as well to our other presidents, Steve Silverman and Mark Shorstein, for their many efforts over many years. It's surely no secret, of course, that Mel and Debbie Gottlieb's support of our Jewish Foundation has been integral to our success. After all, we are housed in the Gottlieb building, and the Gottliebs have been a foundation of our support during these many years. Thank you to Debbie and Mel for your continued investment in the future of our Jewish community. As immediate past president and current chair of the foundation, I am proud of our accomplishments. 3 years ago, the Jewish Federations of North America, JFNA, announced that they would provide funding to a small number of pilot communities as part of their new program, Create a Jewish Legacy. Federation President Leonard Setzer, myself, Alan Margulies, and Paulette Kiefer approached JIFNA and told them of the unique relationship and partnership we have with the Jewish agencies and synagogues here in town. We told them we already had in place the working relationships, the trust, the sense of community, the camaraderie, and the respect for one another that was so integral to the success and a prerequisite for acceptance into the pilot community. So we were accepted. We were accepted as a pilot program. After a year of recognizable success, we applied for and got the maximum amount of funding to fund this program, which we have had for 3 straight years at the maximum level, and we're the only community in North America to be so recognized. We also thank our community angels, the 7 families that put up the matching grant to fund the CJL program. Your investment in the future of our Jewish community is yielding exponential results. Results speak for themselves. Working together, we are inspiring individuals to create their own lasting Jewish legacies. 2 years after the first grant money was received, we have almost 150 declarations signed. By conservative estimates, this means we will collect in the future somewhere north of $12 million in planned giving legacies, and hopefully more. Once again, coming together, we are growing our Jewish community's endowment funds. The Foundation offers ideas and guidance to our donors on how to create and support causes you believe in. Support them forever. CJL is for everyone, of any means. You can create legacy plans, leaving money to whom you want, for any amount you want, for any term you want. And Foundation will help secure that for our Jewish community. It's my pleasure to call upon the chairs of tonight's event, Andrea Mail and Ellen Rosner. Thanks again to both of you for planning our community celebration, celebrating 3 years of success. We'll continue to work together as a community, and we hope this is the beginning of many celebrations of endowment success in Jacksonville.